Leanna Hawkins, and we are at the 2023 Leadership Summit. I am joined by Chris Mudd today. He is Managing Director at Chiron Financial. Welcome.
Thanks, glad to be here.
Well, we are glad to have you here as an award nominee today. Why don't you tell us a little bit first about your work at Chiron?
Yeah, so I've been at Chiron a couple years. We're a middle market investment bank. We focus on raising capital for companies, selling companies, and do financial advisory work. With headquartered in Houston, which is where I'm located. We have offices around the country, and we actually have offices in Paris and outside of Geneva. So we do a lot of transatlantic deals.
Fantastic. And so you have been recognized for an award or awards this evening at our gala. What are the awards that you're nominated for and the deals that you worked on?
Yeah, this was an interesting one. This was a family-owned company off the coast of Angola that was for sale. And a lot of challenges, as you can imagine. It's oil and gas related. It's off the coast of Angola. A lot of customer concentration issues. And so it was a challenging deal. We were very happy with the outcome, and so was the company.
Fantastic. Well, good luck with the awards tonight.
Thank you.
And maybe you could just give us a little bit of insight into your thoughts on 2024 and beyond. At the summit today, we've been talking a lot about our future outlooks and ideas of what areas, sectors, geographies are going to be hot spots in the next couple of years. What are your thoughts about opportunities and challenges on the horizon?
Well, it looks like it's shaping up to be a busy year for us. And the reason for that is we do a lot of work with financially distressed companies. So companies that are in some sort of level of distress. And we're seeing a lot of indicators. I think it's caused by high inflation, high interest rates. These companies no longer have PPP money to help bail them out. And just a lot of factors that are causing companies to struggle. And so where we get involved is help them to raise money, help them to avoid Chapter 11. Occasionally, we work with companies that are in Chapter 11. I'm actually currently a chief restructuring officer of a chemical company in Houston that's in Chapter 11. So we work with clients that are in distress. But it looks like next year there's going to be more of the same.
Right. And what are some of the leading factors other than obviously interest rates, cost of capital? What are some of the structures that a lot of your clients are going through right now that's going to cause them to potentially be even more distressed next year?
I think a common theme is a lot of companies had a really good year coming out of COVID, and there was kind of refilling the pipeline. And so whatever industry they're in, we saw that a lot of businesses had a very good 2022, but now things have kind of normalized again or even slowed down. So that's one thing is you're coming off of a good year going into a tough year. Secondly, interest rates are causing any business that has any level of debt is going to struggle with these high interest rates. Inflation has caused a lot of margin compression in a lot of businesses, so a lot of companies are having a hard time passing through these higher costs into their markets, whatever business they're in. And as I said earlier, the lack of PPP money, there was a couple rounds of that during COVID that really did work and helped a lot of companies avoid getting in trouble, but now that money has gone away.
Mm-hmm. Well, it sounds like you have a lot of expertise on the matter and that you'll be able to help clients going forward. Any points of advice for these challenges that might be coming up for them?
Yeah, I think many times our clients wait too long before they pick up the phone and engage with us or somebody like us. Mm-hmm. I think my advice would be get started earlier. It's difficult for a CFO or a CEO to know when they need some help from a third party to avoid getting into real trouble. But generally speaking, the earlier you start, the better outcome you're going to have. It's easier to save a company before they are underneath the water.
Yeah, that's a very good reminder because we have definitely seen it go the other way sometimes. So getting ahead of the game when potentially a lot of other clients and companies might be more stressed on the finances next year.
Yes.
Excellent. Well, thank you for your insights today, Chris. Thank you for being here at the summit.
Thanks very much.
And you're watching M&A TV.